We start the Act 3, Scene 1, with Banquo himself on stage musing about what Macbeth has accomplished. And he says, "Thou hast it now," and he lists it, Cawdor, Glamis, and all this, "but I fear that you play most foully for it." Meaning that Banquo seems to suspect that Macbeth has gained the kingship by unnatural or unjust deeds, namely the killing of Duncan. And he says that if you have gained this, if it's come true that you've gained the kingship, then why couldn't I also gain what the Weird Sisters promised me, which was a series of heirs? We see immediately when Macbeth confronts Banquo that there is this sense almost that Macbeth and Lady Macbeth are suspicious of him. And they ask him many questions about his traveling that night. He's going out on some journey, which he says will take him between now and the feast time. And he goes out on the journey, and immediately we get Macbeth saying that we fear this character. And this speech that he says, to be thus is nothing but to be safely thus, he reveals something about his own character, that he is terrified of Banquo. But not, as he says, not because of Banquo's violence or Banquo's propensity to kill him personally, but he fears him primarily because of his royalty of nature. He's afraid of him because he dares a great deal, and he is afraid of him because he has a dauntless temper. Also, he says he has a wisdom that guides his valor, and he acts in safety. So essentially, Macbeth is stating here that he is afraid of Banquo because Banquo is a good man. The character of Macbeth, who has, I think, ruined himself by the decision to murder Duncan, is now suspicious of everyone around him, but primarily suspicious about this character, Banquo, who's such a good man. This indicates to a great degree the idea of Banquo as conscience of Macbeth. We can see Banquo as sort of the good side of Macbeth. He was there when Macbeth first encountered the Weird Sisters, and he is there later on when the murder of Duncan occurs. And here Macbeth is thinking to himself, I need to get rid of this guy. Because a good man is a threat to him, especially a good man, as he says, who can stand up to the sisters, and one who can reveal what I am to everybody else around us. He's also very envious of Banquo. And as he says, the witches hailed Banquo as father to a line of kings, and upon my head they placed a fruitless crown. And if, for instance, his sons are going to be kings after him, Macbeth recognizes that I have defiled myself for the sake of the sons of Banquo. He says, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. Not file like a nail file, but defiled my mind. And I have put rancors in the vessel of my peace, and I have given mine eternal jewel, that is my own soul, I have given to the common enemy of man, Satan himself, in order to make someone else's sons kings. Macbeth doesn't want Banquo's sons to be kings, and in order to prevent this from happening, he hires several murderers to go and kill Banquo and his son Fleance. Notice also that at the end of the scene, when he hires these murderers, he hires two of them, saying that Banquo has caused them to be beggars for life, and thus stirring up their anger against him. And he sends these two murderers out in the world saying, if you do this for me and kill Banquo and his son, you will be grappled to me as friends. I will make you friends of the king, and you will get high graces. And so they're all very excited to go out and kill Banquo. So we end the scene with him saying basically that Banquo is going to be killed tonight. And so if you find heaven, you have to find it out straight tonight. Now in the next scene, we'll notice an exchange between Lady Macbeth and Macbeth, which is somewhat telltale about their disintegrating relationship. Also, I think, is a pivotal scene for the eventual disintegration of Lady Macbeth completely. Let's look at the text together, though.